Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to tonight's Friday, November 15, 2024, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School varsity football action. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. Along with my co-host Mike Hardiman and Nick Piccirilli on the camera, we'll be bringing you all the action from Billerica High's Alumni Field as your Walpole Timberwolves take on the Indians of Billerica High in an MIAA Division III state quarterfinal contest. Mike, this big game, the winner goes on to the semifinals. The loser gets a week off until Turkey Day.
Yeah, it is. I mean, two teams that come from very strong conferences that had a lot of really high-powered teams this year. And Billerica, you know, we were talking before we went on here about how they run that double wing offense. Expect to see but by the way, you would think that would denote someone who doesn't score a lot of points, but right. As you know that they do.
Yeah, they do, yeah. All right, the Timberwolves are ranked 10th in D3, 4-5 overall, are in third place of the Herget Division of the Bay State Conference at 2-1. They're 4-2 on the road, but are being outscored 25-23. The winner of tonight's game will play the Dartmouth-Mansfield winner in the semifinals next weekend. With a healthy Dylan Needham leading the way, the Timberwolves exploded in the second half last week to blast Hingham 42-21 to advance. Needham rushed for 211 yards on just 13 carries, caught 2 passes for 19 yards, but more importantly, scored 4 touchdowns for the Orange and Blue, including an explosive 84-yard scoring jaunt. Not only did Dylan double his scoring output to take over the team lead with 8 TDs for 48 points, he nearly equaled his previous rushing yardage for the entire year as he came into the Hingham game with 275 yards, just 64 more than he had in his career best effort against the Harbormen. Co-captain Noah McKenzie is runner-up in scoring with 5 TDs and a pair of conversion rushes for 34 points. With Quinn McNeil's 5 TD receptions for 30 points, put him just ahead of sophomore kicking specialist Matteo Filippi's field goal in 24 of 28 PAT attempts for 27 points. Filippi was a perfect 6 for 6 against the Harbormen. Also finding the end zone for Coach Chris Sullivan's crew are Matt St. Cyr with 4 scores, Cash Cantrell with 3, Braden Matera with a couple, and Cole Brennan, Griffin McCarthy, and Will McGrath all with 1. Billerica is the second seed with the 2-1 mark in the Division II of the Merrimack Valley League, 6-3 overall. The Indians have won 3 of 5 home games and are outscoring their opponents 29-22. This is the first meeting between these two teams. After opening the year with losses to Masconomet Regional 21-19 and Central Catholic 30-16, around a 35-14 win over Westford, the green and white obliterated Haverhill in a game with absolutely no defense, 83-54, and Tewksbury 29-20. A 25-0 loss to Methuen set the stage for 3 straight victories. 22-14 over North Andover, 27-9 over Andover, and 30-7 in the round of 16 opener against Silver Lake. Senior quarterback Steve Gentili scored 7 of his 15 TDs in the Haverhill game, in which he rushed for more than 300 yards. Gentili is second in D3 in scoring with 94 points. Judd Duraval is runner-up in scoring for Billerica with 9 touchdowns for 54 points. If you are interested in doing play-by-play or color commentary for any Walpole High sport, you should contact Walpole Media Corporation Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or email her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv.
Boy, when I hear some of the opponents on their schedule, they're just like Walpole. They played the iron.
They did.
I mean, they lost to Methuen, they lost to Central, but both teams are still in the Division I playoffs.
You see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Billerica won the toss, but they deferred. So it sounds like Walpole's going to start out with the football.
All right. Game time temperature 46 degrees. And if I can get my cameraman Nick Piccarelli to take a look at that moon up there above us, tremendous sight. That full moon tonight, just amazing. So Walpole will be going left to right on your TV
wrong.
screen.
I thought Billerica won and deferred, but I was wrong. Maybe Walpole won and deferred. Yeah.
Walpole will be kicking off. Matteo Filippi doing the honors.
Kickoff return has been a cause for concern the last couple games. Teo made some great kicks, little pooch kicks last game though.
There's a kick taken on the 10 by number 3. Matt Gray carrying the ball for Billerica. They will take over 1st and 10 at their 27.
Yeah, it looks like Griffin McCarthy got in on that tackle. Good job. Pretty decent coverage on that one. Griffin McCarthy actually looks like he's getting the start at right corner. I'm really looking at those two inside guys, Malone and McCabe. If these guys run the ball like we read about.
Right.
Although look at right away, 2 guys out. So we'll have to see what a double wing offense is in their minds.
Yep. Handoff up the middle. Gets nowhere and pushed back. You might get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Yeah, that was Aiden Abatey.
You're going to give them a yard on that, so it'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Indians from their own 28-yard line.
That D-line's got to be huge tonight, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're going to have their work cut out for them.
Who is it, Gentile that gets a lot of the yards? Gentile?
Yeah, he's the quarterback.
Yeah.
He's got 15 touchdowns this year. Whoa, bad snap.
Go get it.
Get it. Walpole will recover.
Yes.
At the 4-yard line, it looks like.
Aiden
Abatey. A wild snap goes over the quarterback's head, and the Timberwolves will take over 1st and goal from the Billerica. Where are they going to mark it? On the 5? Looks like they will mark it on the 5, and all of a sudden, Walpole will be knocking on the door here, right in the shadow of the goalposts. Walpole faithful down to our right. A good showing by the brigade tonight.
Needham lined up as a sole back. Looks like Brennan, a little wing back position there, coming in motion.
There's McKenzie running it down, gets it maybe a yard. They may give him a yard to the 4.
Yeah, for a second there, I thought there was a hole, but it closed up quickly.
It did, yeah.
Credit to Billerica defense, but I thought, oh boy, he's got a little hole there.
2nd down, goal from the 4.
Matera coming in for Brennan. Malone, Joe Martin, Matt Myers, Burgess, and I believe Abadi, man in the offensive line, just getting better every game. 2 backs now, Matera and Needham.
Right. Give it to, no, pass, complete, touchdown to looks like Matera.
Yeah, Matera.
Braden Matera.
I tell you, great fake. I mean, Walpole's been running the ball. I'm sure Billerica saw that on film, especially down in the red zone. And it really looked like Billerica's D bought the fake to Needham, and Matera was able to come across the offense and get that little pass.
1:47 the time on the clock. But Filippi's kick is up, and it just does go over.
Wow.
Oh, Walpole takes a 7-0 lead here. Just 47 seconds into the a minute and 47 seconds into this first quarter. A stunning turnaround here, as that snap just went way over the quarterback's head.
Yeah, huge break for Walpole to get that, and even better they capitalized on
Right,
it. So.
right. Filippi getting ready to kick off here.
Boy, he had really 2 little punch kicks that Walpole was able to get one of them
Right.
last week in a key spot in the game when you just didn't want to give the ball back to Hingham so early.
Judd Duraval and Matt Gray back deep for Billerica. It
Nice
goes
kick.
goes through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
That's a way to play defense on a kickoff return, right?
Right.
Put
Yep.
it in the end zone.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, the wind is blowing that way. He's got the wind to his back
Got it.
for this. I'm looking down at the flag, and it's definitely so. Billerica will take over on their 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
Defense pretty much looks the same. Griffin McCarthy, I know he spots in and out at right corner, but Needham, Matera, Cantrell at D-backs. You got McNeil as well at linebacker with English and Falcone. That's that double wing right there. That's
Not much of a pickup there, maybe a yard.
the thing about the double wing. They wear defenses down,
Yeah.
and if they run it the right way, there's a lot of kind of ball faking and kind of reverse motion and things like that. So, but again, to me, I said it on the first drive, McCabe and Malone, I think, are going to be huge up front. If they can kind of hold their ground, let the linebackers come up and fill. Abadi and St. Cyr, to me, have to be pretty disciplined in terms of their rush. I know they like to kind of get after it.
Second and 9. Hand off to big
Oh,
hit
yes.
right at the line of scrimmage again.
That's Rick. I'm telling you, St. Cyr stayed exactly the way he didn't let number 1 cut outside. He had to cut up inside, and the big man Calvin McCabe was waiting for him with a big stick. Great discipline by St. Cyr to make sure that he forced that play back up the middle.
3rd down and 9. There was no gain on that. That was Judd Duraval with the carry. Gentili back to screen, drops it off, picks it up, and loss on the play as big Walpole sniffed that out as soon as it was thrown.
Yeah, you could see that screen coming. The 2 DNs were on the loose, and Gentile had to wait until he got the receiver where he wanted him.
Right.
But when he did, Calvin McCabe again. So,
Yeah.
I mean, early on, Calvin McCabe making himself a presence and making himself known.
Back deep is Braden Matera. No, it's Dylan Needham. High kick. Needham's going to let it go. Takes a Walpole bunch. Ball, big ball jump, and down at the 43 of Billerica. That's where Walpole will take over 1st and 10. They're going to mark it on the 44.
Dylan Katz in the game, sophomore. Again, I know I've said this last week a few times. When he's in the game, it's usually a run, but you know, you never know.
Needham came out and Matera is in.
Yep.
Handoff to McNeil. Quinn McNeil trying to cut upfield. He does. He gets a yard or two to the 42.
Little wide receiver jet sweep on that one. Just gains about 2 yards, right? 2?
Yeah, about 2 there. It'll be a 2nd and 8 for Walpole.
I love to see Brennan in those wide receiver sweeps because he's so fast.
Cantrell and McNeil split to the left. St. Cyr on the right. McKenzie looking, he's going for St. Cyr. Touchdown, Walpole! That's St. Cyr with the grab. That's a 42-yard score. Walpole jumping out here on top.
That was shades of last year from McKenzie. Right on the money. St. Cyr last year, too, with the long ball threat and hit him in stride perfectly.
Right.
You know, when he first threw the ball, I didn't think he was open. But, you know, it's funny. They were talking about Drake May at the Patriots throwing a receiver open last week, and that's kind of what McKenzie did there. He threw St. Cyr open.
5:01 the time of the touchdown. So Walpole in the first 5 minutes of this game puts 2 touchdowns on the board, and tremendous way to start for the Timberwolves.
Long way to go, right? But obviously you can't be happier with what they've done so far.
Right. 2 more touchdown passes to add to McKenzie's ledger. Filippi again getting ready to kick off. Again, Gray and Duraval deep for, and once again he goes into the end zone. And Filippi gives himself a little, punch right there just to let him know he did exactly what he wanted to do. Kept Billerica back deep in their own territory on their 20 and not allow the run back of the kick.
It's interesting in high school they mark it at the 20 where the pros go to the 30, I believe now, and college goes to the 25. So, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm still not used to the way the pros are setting up for kickoffs. It's just a little weird.
I don't know
weird.
what the stats are. Like, are they getting the kickoff returns they wanted? But that would be my goal, is to get more returns.
Right. Handoff to Duraval.
Nice hit.
Hit right away. Maybe he got a yard.
I feel like Falcone might have been there first, but as he was holding on, Matera came up and made the finishing hit. Really good hit. 2-yard gain.
Pick up 2, yep. 2nd down, 8 to go.
So far, we've seen a lot of number 1, Captain Judd Dorval, running back. I mean,
double handoff here. And gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it.
Calvin McCabe, he's in on his 3rd tackle there. That's a little example of that misdirection that can come out of that double wing.
Right.
McCabe did a great job.
3rd and 8 for the Indians. Gentili back to pass, throws. He's got somebody
Get that.
picked off on the sideline.
That hung up
I
there.
think
As soon as he let it go, I said, you got to get that, got to get that. It was hanging up in the air. There was only one receiver out there.
I think that was Cantrell with the interception.
I think it was, yeah.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Timberwolves on the Billerica 35. 5:42 to go in the first quarter. Walpole already on top, 14-0.
Two-back set again.
And off. Up the middle it was Matera, I think.
I think that's Needham.
Needham, okay. Yep. Pick up, no gain. 2nd and 10 for Walpole. Cantrell and Quinn to the right, St. Cyr on the left. In motion is Needham. McKenzie tries to run. He's going to be dropped for a loss.
Yeah, good rush by Billerica's defense. He didn't. McKenzie, it looked like he was trying to use Needham as a decoy out here.
Yeah.
But when he turned back to the middle, he saw nothing and decided to tuck it and minimize his loss. But it was a 5-yard loss there.
Loss of 5 on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd and 15.
Cole Plesky, 21, checking into the game.
Matera goes out. Timberwolves come up to the line.
You got St. Cyr one-on-one down here again. If you can give him the time.
Yeah. Pileski in motion. McKenzie looking, firing, complete to McNeil. He's still going.
They're at the 31. I mean, this is sort of go for it territory, right?
Yeah.
What was that?
To
12,
McNeil.
13 yards?
No. It's only 8.
9, 8, yeah.
Brings up 4th and about 7 for Walpole from the 32-yard line. McKenzie back to pass. He's being
got some
rushed.
room. He's got room.
He's got the first down. Goes out of bounds on about the 24-yard line. First down for Walpole.
Nice read by McKenzie. And the only defensive guy on that side had his back turned, covering a Walpole receiver, so McKenzie saw it and was able to keep the chains moving.
McKenzie with the keeper. Tries to swing away, not this time.
Boy, he had some room on the left. He just didn't see it.
Right.
There was a hole on the left.
Second down and 11 from the 25. 3:12 and counting in the first quarter. Your Timberwolves on top, 14-0. A couple of TD passes by Noah McKenzie. 4 yards to Braden Matera and 42 to Matt St. Cyr. Pileski trying to gets nowhere.
That was
That
Cole
was Brennan, yeah.
Yeah. Lost 4, lost 3.
Back, lost 4, lost 5. Back to the 29.
I mean, early on, Billerica has shown something on defense against the run. So there's been no holes, and
Right.
there's been a little pressure on McKenzie, but one time he had to tuck it and run for a first down. The other time he just couldn't escape. So
Right.
something to watch. See if it continues.
3rd and 15 from the 29-yard line of Billerica.
Last time on 3rd and roughly 14-15, they took 8 yards, took 8-9 yards just to a little pass on McNeil. We'll see what they do here.
McKenzie back to pass, looking, firing into the end zone. Just
Wow.
overthrown. I was looking for Pileski. Oh, the penalty. I didn't see the penalty. Yeah, it's on offsides on oh no, it's going against Walpole.
No, it's definitely pass interference. It was just
Yeah.
where they mark it from. $10 yards.
Let's see. They're marking it off down to the inside the 20 on the 20. Okay, so Walpole will take continue there.
It was
It'll
close.
be-
I mean, I'd love to see a replay on that one. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously I'm cheering for Walpole here. I mean, we are biased homers, right?
Exactly.
But it was close. I was kind of surprised they threw it. I'd have to see it again.
Why are they? Oh, they're marking it down at the 15. It's going to
So
be.
they're trying to see if the penalty gave him a first
It
down.
did.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, at the Walpole on the 14-yard line of Billerica. Once again, knocking on the door. New set of downs for the orange and blue.
Interference against Billerica. It'll be a Walpole first down.
.216 left in this first quarter. McKenzie rolling to his right. Looking. Oh, almost. McNeil was the target. Just couldn't hold on to it. Going left to right across the back of the end zone.
Wow, that throw was almost perfect.
Yep.
Just a little out of reach. It was, it was a bullet.
It was.
So it was definitely a difficult catch to make. Good effort all around on both sides. He had him,
Second
though.
and
He
10.
had him.
Yeah, he did, yeah. All right, Walpole comes up to the line. St. Cyr splits wide left. Cantrell wide right.
Offsides, Walpole?
And
Yeah. When Billerica shifted their defense, they
Yeah.
got one of the O-linemen to move.
go back to the 19.
Although I will say, he
line.
didn't blow his whistle till all the Billerica guys started jumping up and down.
Right,
All right, that's the homer part, right? That's the homer part of me.
yep. right, second and 15 from the 19. McKenzie run, cuts upfield, gets fumble.
He fumbled.
And he lost it. It'll go down to the 17-yard line. How did they blow it dead?
What are they calling? I mean, I thought he fumbled.
I thought he fumbled too.
Again, we don't have the, wow.
And McKenzie's still out on the field. The officials discussing it. It did look like a fumble from up here. And they're explaining, looks like they're putting the ball back on the 19. If this stands, Walpole, even though they're still on the 19, a lucky break for them that Billerica did not recover the fumble. Okay, it will be third down. Third down. Well, they're not changing the yard marker. Is it second or third? Well, they're still keeping it at second on the scoreboard, too. Well, second and 15. I don't know what went on with that play. McKenzie back to pass, looking, firing. He was looking for Pileski. Brings out third and 15.
Another one through the hands. It's a cold night. It's hard to grab onto those balls, but he was wide open. Maybe a little less heat on that one.
Third down. Timberwolves come up to the line. Trips on the right side. St. Cyr on the left. Going deep. Touchdown! Oh, no,
Oh,
he
my
dropped
goodness.
it. Oh.
I tell you, there was 3 on that drive that, well, no, they got one more play, sorry. 3 on that drive so far where it hit the hands.
Right.
Oh,
Fourth
so close.
and 15 from the 19. 1:27 left in the first quarter.
And this may change. The tide goes back and forth, but so far tonight, looks like it's the passing game that's going to be the answer for Walpole. The running game has really been held in check early on, very early.
Yeah.
Got him.
Into the corner.
Another one.
Wait a minute. They're going to say, wait. Touchdown! It was, I'm looking.
I thought it was St. Cyr,
Cyr,
yeah.
Well, that's a 19-yarder.
I tell you, we're really up here, so I thought he didn't think he grabbed that. But he did.
Yeah. So three TD passes for Noah McKenzie in this first quarter. 10:44 the time of this one. head coach of Billerica, not happy with any of the explanations he's heard so far.
Well, he's had a couple of things go against him.
Right.
He had the pass interference early in the drive,
Yeah.
which I thought, again, I have to see it again. Maybe he got him by the shoulder at the last minute. I'm not saying he didn't.
Right.
Then he had the fumble. I thought it was a fumble, but they didn't call it that.
Right. Yeah.
And now kind of the catch.
touchdown,
Was
yeah.
that really a catch? Well, did he get his feet in
Right.
and have control of the ball? So, yeah, I could see why he's upset. I'm not saying he's right or wrong. I'm just
Right.
saying, like, he's got questions.
Yeah. Snap the ball down. The kick is good. 21-0. Walpole on top, 21-0 here. And we've still got 1:16 to go in the first quarter.
So even with all that craziness, like you said, what a start for Walpole, 21-0.
Yeah.
The defense has looked outstanding. McKenzie's looked to be right on the money tonight.
Right, yeah.
I don't think there's a pass that was incomplete that still didn't hit the receiver's hands.
That's right, yeah. All right, Filippi setting the ball up. Kicking off for the 4th time already in the first quarter. All right. Mateo.
That's
This
a
one's
short
a little short, and we've got a whistle. Legal procedure on Walpole.
one. Do you call that? Like,
He did.
I know, but do you call it? Do you wait for the kick return to happen?
Yeah.
He's not complaining, so. Like, wouldn't Billerica get a chance to refuse that?
You'd think. Yeah, give them the chance to run it. But we'll take it. Hey, we will take it.
I mean, I don't see anyone. I mustn't know the rules because Billerica, I don't see anyone complaining.
Right. Another Duraval on the 10, 20, 25, gets ahead to about the 29-yard line. And that's where Billerica will take over on their own 29-yard line. 1st and 10, 1:09 left to go in the first quarter. Your Walpole Timberwolves on top, 21-0. But Noah McKenzie's thrown 3 touchdown passes, 2 to Matt St. Cyr for 19 and 42, and a 4-yard one to Braden Matera. Defense has done an outstanding job. Fumble recovery.
Especially the defensive line that I've seen so far. By the way, great tackle by Cole Plesky on that one. Held his ground, wrapped up. He was standing still, too, so it was a real hard one, but he held on. Good job.
Going back. It's Gray, and he's brought down for a loss. Back to the 27-yard line.
Tell you, that's real impressive by Jack English because they got all that misdirection going, but English wasn't fooled by any of it. It's like he watched film this week, I guess, right?
Yeah, it must have.
So he was in the backfield waiting for it.
2nd and 11. Quads over on the far side.
Little screen. Nothing there.
And brought down. Who was it? Quinn McNeil with the tackle. Back to the 24-yard line. A loss of 4 more, so it'll be a 3rd and 15 for the Indians. We'll see if they're gonna. I think they're gonna let the clock run out. They are, so that they can get the win to their back for the second quarter. That will end the first quarter here from Billerica Memorial Field with your Walpole Timberwolves on top, 21-0. Quite a surprise, for this game here. Walpole gets on the board first. Braden Matera pulls in a 4-yard touchdown pass from Noah McKenzie. Mateo Filippi kicks the first of his 3 straight points after, and Walpole leads 7-0 at the 1:47 mark. That was set up on a bad snap from center over the quarterback's head. That was recovered by
Aiden Abedi
at about the 5-yard line of Billerica. Then at 5:21, Matt St. Cyr pulled in a 42-yard TD scoring pass from McKenzie. And at the 10:44 mark, St. Cyr again, this time a 19-yarder. That's where we stand right now. Walpole on top, 21-0.
Super impressed by the Walpole defense for sure. That's one thing. The other thing is McKenzie has been on target for every one of his passes.
Right.
Even the ones that were incomplete where it just went off fingertips. No running game yet, but how can you complain with a 21-0 lead?
Yeah. Well, they probably saw last week they're keying on Dylan Needham, and if McKenzie's going to be, but we'll see now. They're throwing into the wind, whereas Billerica will have the wind to their back. Gentili in the shotgun. Looks going long. Oh, just through the hands. He was looking for
number 5.
5, yeah. Paxton Bergeron.
Yeah, he had him. He had a step.
Yeah, it went right through his hands.
Yeah, it looked like one of those ones where he just turned over the wrong shoulder or just wasn't, had to kind of lean back to see it.
Yeah. 4th down. Kick. Gets a Walpole bounce, and it's down on the Walpole 40-yard line. And that's where the orange and blue will start their first drive of the second quarter.
Yeah, I'd like to see the running game find a little groove here. Obviously last week, what was it, close to 400 yards?
Yeah, right.
And this, by the way, is what Walpole's been doing the last couple years. Their running game finds their groove as the season wears on. In the cold weather, it's very important.
Right. Pass complete to McNeil. Dribble.
He never had it.
No, incomplete.
Never had it.
Yep. Looking for McNeil. He had it for a split second but couldn't hold on as he was hit. 2nd and 10 for Walpole.
These guys, the Billerica fans are getting a little upset. There really isn't many calls going in their way.
I know.
In their favor. I think you got to hustle to get this play off.
Walpole comes up to the line. Snap. McKenzie looking, drops it off to.
That's the sophomore. Dylan Katz.
Dylan Katz, a pickup of a yard. 3rd and 9.
Good for Katz getting in on the passing game. He's usually been coming in to block. Yeah, 21-0, but There's been some big plays that have hurt Billerica, but
Right.
a lot of time. I mean, on some of the other plays, they're bottling up Walpole a little bit.
Mackenzie firing for McNeil. That was in front of him. Fourth down and a punting situation for the Common Street crew. Filippi back to do the punting. Bergeron back deep. It's a short punt. Let's see which way it bounces.
Ooh, that almost hit him.
It did. Gets a little bit of a ball pole bounce, and it's down on the 35. Oh, Billerica will take over on their 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Judd Doroval, the long back. He gets the ball, goes straight up the middle, gets over the 40 to about the 41.
Probably one of the better runs of the. Well, that probably is the best run of the night so far.
Yeah.
For Billerica, 6-yard gain.
Doroval again. Same play, gets still. They may give him the 42. That's about it.
Again, Joe Malone and Calvin McCabe on the inside. I know I've said it 3 times already, but they're going to be big tonight. Or,
Yeah.
you know, if they can plug up that middle. Oh, Wake gave him a pretty good spot there. I didn't think he got any
I
yards.
didn't think either. Third down and 2, it looks like. Doroval. Fumble! Flag comes
Oh,
in.
my God.
Ball was recovered by
Billerica.
Billerica at the Walpole 48, but a flag came in. Ooh, I think I thought I saw a face mask against Walpole. That'll bring it down to about the Walpole 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for the green and white. Pick up down to the 20.
They've been running that same play.
28-yard line, yep. Pick
They're
up
starting
about
to
6.
Finding a little groove on this drive. Oh, another high snap.
Doroval with the ball.
The first down.
It's close to the first down. It looks like he got it. He did. To the 24-yard line. Well, the keeper by Gentili. Still going, still going. Gets down to the 19-yard line. Pickup of about 5. Second down, 5.5 for Billerica. Keeper by Gentili. Cutting upfield. Going, he goes in. That's a 19-yard run. And 4:23 in the second quarter. Kick is through. No good. No good. That was by Dan Venezia.
Well, that drive was all about the running game, like we were kind of waiting on before the game. And Gentile, 15 touchdowns this year. You know, they were feeding Dorival. You just kind of were waiting for it to be Gentile's turn, and he took over at the end. That last play was a little strange to me. It looked like, I don't know, it just looked like a couple guys were standing still a little bit, kind of waiting for something to happen or come to them. But Gentile, to his credit, was able to see the hole and find the end zone.
Yep. Dylan Needham back deep with Matt St. Cyr is going to be the deep man. Needham and Matera up at about the 20. St. Cyr at the 10. A shot kick. It's taken on the 20 by Matera. Cuts upfield to the 25, 30, up to the 34-yard line.
I love how St. Cyr came from the deep return position and was able to throw a block.
Yeah.
Once he saw it wasn't coming to him, he made sure he got up and made a block. Allowed Matera to get a few extra yards.
1st and 10 for the T-Wolves at the 34.
We got to get this running game going. It's too cold of a night to rely on passing, even though it's worked so far.
He's throwing into the wind now, though. High pass, handoff, up the middle.
Love it.
Oh,
looks like there's probably a hole.
Yeah. That was Matera on the carry, but it looks like weird what comes in. Yeah, it's holding on Walpole. That'll move it back to the 24. It's too bad. A nice pickup of about 8 yards by Matera on that play. Marking on the 26.
Do they mark from the? Yeah, I was going to say he had it at the wrong spot. These guys are something else.
Yeah. First and 20 for Walpole. McKenzie with the fake. Gets ahead. Gets up to the 29. Pickup of 3. Second down about 15. Kenzie rolling to his right, looking, sending it downfield.
Got it! Oh, no, he didn't get it.
Didn't give it to him.
Cantrell.
Yeah, looked like he had it there for a minute, but they said it hit the ground. Would have been a sensational catch. down about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, he was able to get body position. See that ball flutter in the wind?
Right. Well, they're going into the wind now.
Yep.
Brings up a 3rd and 15. Trips on the right, St. Cyr on the left, and a timeout call by the Timberwolves.
Coaches up here on the top of the press box obviously didn't see something they liked. They were yelling timeout, timeout,
Right.
timeout to the through the headsets to the coaches on the sidelines.
And
And
they
that's
were
what we got.
able to get that timeout in there.
So Rick, indulge me if you will. Like, to me, like there's been 3 big plays, but Billerica's stopped them in a lot of other areas. Like, I know it's 21-7. It sounds weird for me to say that, but the running game hasn't been there.
Right,
I mean, they had the big play to St. Cyr,
Yep.
undeniable big play.
right,
They had the ball on the 5-yard line, so they, they got a big break there.
yeah.
And then I think it was like 4th and something when that last touchdown pass to St. Cyr. So 4th and like 12 or
Right,
13.
yeah,
So they haven't been in a lot of great like down and distance situations.
right, right, right.
I know that sounds negative being up 21-7, but just would love to see the running game not now, it's 3rd and 17, but
Right.
see the running game get a little established, getting them in better down and distance situations.
All right, 3rd down for the Timberwolves. McKenzie back. Oh, he's looking for St. Cyr again.
Got
He
it.
got it at the
Or-
30.
or you can just do that.
Yeah. The 37-yard line. 21-13, 34-yard reception by St. Cyr.
Another big play. I mean, that's kind of what I
Right,
said, though. They're
yeah.
getting 3rd and long, and they get a big play. So that's why I was, hopefully anyone who listens to this can tell that, listen, it's going great. It's just that
Yeah,
they've been using big plays to get out of jams.
pitch right to Materi. Cuts upfield. He's got some run. Gets down to the 30, inside the 30 maybe to the 29. They're going to mark him on the 30. Pickup of 7.
I love it. I love get the ground game going. 2nd and 4. Now you got options.
Yep.
You got 3 downs here.
Hand off again. Big hole for Matera. Still going, still on his feet. Down
Go,
inside the 10
Nice.
to the 6-yard line. Pickup of 24 by Matera. It'll new set it out. 1st and goal for the Timberwolves from the Billerica 6. 4:36 and counting left in the first half. Walpole already up 21-6.
I love it. I love it. 2 running plays, 2 good running plays. Matera doing a good job on the first one, making that cut to find the daylight, and did it again the second time.
Right. To Needham. Needham, see ya. 6 points.
Here we go. Here we go. We're finding that running game now.
Dylan Needham. 6-yard run. Time of the touch, 7:50.
One thing I love that Needham does is he has this like way of hesitating and then bursting. So he's like a patient kid, but once he sees what he likes,
Yeah.
he takes off like a rocket.
Matera's kick is good. And Walpole takes a 28-6 lead here.
Walpole cheerleaders. We got Hannah McCarthy, Ali McKean, Lindsey Jones, Audrey Tiska, Killa Romano, Abby Donovan, Debbie Casalas, Alex Weatherby, Sierra Drew, Victoria
Just keeps right on going for Walpole tonight. Unbelievable.
Well, I love what happened after the last fourth and whatever, third and whatever it was when St. Cyr. I love what happened after that with the 3 runs. So
Yeah, yep.
I don't see them losing if they can continue to run the ball like that.
Right, exactly. If they can keep going like that. Defense has been playing great. Of course, this is the tough play here. The ball falls off the tee. The wind is picking up, it looks like, down
this is where
in
you
the
might
field.
want to do that little pooch kick to the sideline.
He goes down. It's short. Taken on the 15, 20, 25, up to the 30 by Gray. He gets to the 31-yard line, and that's where Billerica will take over on their own 31. 4:09 left to go in the half. Timberwolves on top, 28-6.
All right. Billerica found a little groove last time to see if Walpole can make the adjustments, because up until the last drive, they were dominant.
Yeah, yeah. Handoff, nowhere. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 for Billerica.
That was Joe Malone plugging up the inside. Wow, it's funny. I never noticed Malone and McCabe switch sides.
Yeah.
Based on something they're seeing.
Gentili back. Look at it, airing it out. He's got some on. Just overthrown. 3rd down and 10. He was looking for Gray.
That was Griffin McCarthy getting the start tonight at cornerback. He had tight coverage, but at the very end, it looked like there was a shot to catch that ball.
Yeah.
To me, big 3rd down here. Get the ball back. Break the momentum, although they did with the touchdown, I guess. But, you know, kind of take the confidence out of Billerica's offense here based on their last drive.
3rd and 10 for the Indians. Gentili keeping it, getting nowhere. Back to the line. It'll be 4th and 10. That defensive line is really stepping up, cutting down everything in this last 2 drives here. We have a punting situation. If I wouldn't need him, I would be back pretty far because the wind is blowing, although it seems to be blowing into our face now.
No,
it's still going out deep.
Interesting call on 3rd and 10, though.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell they run a double wing for a reason. Wow.
And it's down at the Walpole 17. And that's where they will take over 1st and 10 with 2:48 left in the first half. Your Timberwolves on top, 28-6. All right, McKenzie gets the play, comes into the huddle.
Walpole's called 1 timeout to so far.
Right, yep. Hand off to Needham. Going forward, he picks up 2. Pickup of 2 by Needham. 2nd down and 8. Cash Cantrell split wide left. It looks like Matt St. Cyr on the left.
Ooh, Big hit.
Needham gets, was that Needham? Yeah, Needham gets nowhere this time.
Billerica calls a timeout.
Timeout on the field.
Loss of a yard on the play.
Before halftime, go visit our snack shack.
All right, 3rd and 9 for Walpole.
This is honestly where Walpole's been converting all night on these 3rd and long situations, 4th and long.
McKenzie rolling to his right. Gonna run with it. And he's got the first down up to the 29-yard line, to the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 for McKenzie.
That's huge, even if Walpole can't put any points on the board. Billerica
Right.
doesn't get the ball back. Walpole gets it coming out in the second half. Another heads-up play by McKenzie. Nothing was there. Again, the defender's back was turned. Just he had a free lane to get that first down.
Yep.
Clock running.
Matera with the ball. Gets up to about the 33-yard line. Mark it on the 33. Pickup of 3 for Braden. 2nd and 7. Under a minute to go here in the half.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that they're just going to keep running the ball and try to use clock.
Yep. Pushing ahead. Is that Needham?
Off the right side. Bring up 3rd down. We got timeout on the field.
I think it was Matera again.
Matera, yep. Goes up to the 34. Pickup of a yard. Again, an outstanding showing by the brigade down here to our right, supporting the Timberwolves here. Looks like Noah's just going to take a knee here. He does, and that will end the half with your Walpole Rebels, Walpole Timberwolves, pardon, holding a 28-6 advantage here. Walpole got on the board 1 minute and 47 seconds.
We're leaving our backpacks over there, okay? We got tons of valuables in there, my Rolex and stuff, my phone, okay?
Braden Matera, Braden Matera scored on a 4-yard pass to open the scoring 1 minute and 47 into the game. Matt St. Cyr caught a 42-yarder from Noah McKenzie for a 14-0 lead at the 5:01 mark of the first quarter. Then at the 10:44 mark, St. Cyr again, a 19-yard reception to make it 21-0 after Matteo Filippi's 3rd PAT. Billerica got on the board when Stephen Gentili, their quarterback, ran in from 19 yards out, but the kick was no good. Then Walpole came right back with Dylan Needham scoring on a 6-yard run. Filippi's kick made it 28-6. That's the way we stand right now. The two teams are taking a break. We'll do the same. We'll be back shortly with second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to second half action here from Billerica High School, where we are in the about to start the second half of this MIAA Division III quarterfinal game. Your Timberwolves holding a commanding 28-6 lead over the Billerica Indians. It's been all Walpole so far. And Walpole received the second half kick. Matera takes it on the 5. He's to the 10, 15, 20. 25 cutting to the right, up the middle, 30, and he's down to the 34-yard line, and that's where Walpole will take over.
That's a pretty good return from catching that kickoff going backwards.
Yeah.
I mean, going towards the end zone.
Right.
Good job by Matera. All right, let's see if we can run some clock, put some pressure on these guys in down and distance situations.
In motion is Pileski. Pass over to Pileski. Cuts it up the field. No. Gets to the pickup of about no gain. I thought he had turned it up, gotten a little bit there, but no. 2nd and 10. Kenzie to McNeil. McNeil at the 35. Lunges ahead to the 36. Pickup of 3. Third down and about 7. For
I don't mind.
Walpole.
I don't mind that kind of play. It's like a run. It's like a run and play, really. I mean, it's a short pass.
Yeah.
2 short passes to start this drive. Wouldn't mind seeing that rollout play again that McKenzie twice has kept for the first down run.
Right. Kenzie back to pass. Looking. Throwing. Incomplete. Broken up. He was looking for Cantrell. And it'll bring up a punting situation for Walpole. Matt Gray back for Billerica. It's blocked. It was a bad snap. It will go out of bounds. Billerica will take over at the 11-yard line.
Not the start you wanted here in the second half. And number 7 for Billerica. Who is that? He's made some big plays. That's Captain Griffin Bordeaux. He made that first tackle on Brennan, and then he just blocked the punt there. So coming out with a little fire.
Yeah. Billerica on the knocking on the door on the Walpole 14 here.
Kind of ironic that they get the turnover deep in their end like Walpole did on Billerica's first drive.
Gentile keeping it, rushing, spins around, gets down to about the 5. They're going to mark him on the 6-yard line. 2nd down and about 2.5, 3 yards to go. To Duraval gets nowhere. He gets to the 5.
Yeah, they Beatty and English, or not English, Beatty and Falconen on that one. I was just thinking, like, they've been finding a little success running a little outside the tackle. They mostly run inside the tackle.
Right,
but,
yeah.
Let's see what they do here. I expect Gentile off a fake handoff here to keep the ball.
High snap, they
Nope.
give it to Duraval. He's inside for the first down.
We'll get a first down.
Looks like he gets down to about the 3. It'll be a first and goal for Billerica. Gentile cuts in, spins, stopped at about the 1. 2nd and goal.
McCabe and Needham in on the tackle there. McCabe's You know, I haven't been to every game, but this is one of the best games I've seen him play so far. In terms of tackles.
Right, yep.
Sometimes a guy like him his job is to kind of keep blockers at bay while the linebackers clean up.
High
Ooh.
snap. Duraval, no.
Is McCabe there again?
Still at the 1 yard line. 3rd and goal.
Third and goal.
Third and goal, inches from the end zone. Gentili keeps
Nope.
and doesn't get it. He's pushed back. It'll be 4th and goal.
That's about as
And-
close as you can get.
Right. Timeout call by Billerica.
Interesting timeout. Interesting timeout.
Yeah.
Boy, I would love to see that spot again. Jesus, I thought he was. I thought he was near the 1 yard line.
I did too. Let's see if the D can make it here. Gentili probably with the sneak.
Ooh,
Push.
got it.
He got it. Okay. Stephen Gentili with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Dan Venezia to attempt the extra point. He was wide left on his first try. It's a fake.
Reverse.
And the rush works. So it's Gray who goes in for the touchdown, for the extra point. So Walpole's lead is cut in half here, 28-14. 4:56 into the 3rd quarter.
Snack Jack tonight, co-sponsored by Centco Home Services, John LaFosse, Kyle Alba. These awesome sponsors of all 2-time Snack Jack sponsors. We appreciate the generosity.
So after going in at half with the 28-6 lead and getting the ball,
Right.
this is not the way you wanted to come out in the
Not
third
at
quarter.
all, no.
It'll be important at a minimum probably to get a few first downs here, take
Yeah.
a little momentum away. Even if they don't ultimately end up getting a score,
Right.
change field position, get a few first downs.
So St. Cyr back deep with Matera and Needham up at about right about the 20. Matera is at about the 18. Needham at the 20. Little scrub. And Walpole recovers on the 40. Little scrub there. Actually, their player kicked the ball
He did.
forward.
It
Yeah.
was like it wasn't at the 10-yard
No, it
mark
wasn't,
yet.
no.
So I don't know if he did it on purpose, but he kicked it ahead, and I don't know who got it. Was it Brennan?
I think so, yeah.
Heads up play.
The Walpole will have it 1st and 10 on their 40-yard line.
They got to make them pay for this.
McKenzie running. He's got 1st down.
Go,
Still
go.
going 30, 25, 20. And thrown out of bounds at about the 13-yard line of Braintree, of Billerica. 47 yards for McKenzie. And the Walpole is knocking on the door again at the 14-yard line.
Great run by McKenzie. That's kind of been bottled up all night tonight, but not that one for sure. And it feels like there's a extra penalty on Billerica here. Maybe a face mask. Yep, that's what it is.
Oh,
Yep.
A face mask all against Billerica.
So that'll be half the distance probably to the
Yeah.
7.
so Walpole will get the ball. First and goal from the 7.
It's going to be first and goal. Walpole.
Walpole looking for the opportunity to go up for three scores again here. 6:30 and counting in the third quarter. Needham gets down to the 5.
Billerica's in quickly. Dan Moore
Pickup
leads
of
the
2.
Going to bring up second and goal.
Second and goal from.
Wow, he marked it back to the
Oh,
6.
he did.
I thought he got to the 5.
I did too. Second and goal from the Timberwolves from the 6. McKenzie looking,
Got him wide
throwing,
open.
wide open.
Matera.
Braden Matera.
Same play as the first touchdown. Same exact play.
So Walpole comes back at 7-6. Takes them less than a minute and a half to get that touchdown right back. Matteo Filippi trying the extra point here. Ball down. The kick is good.
Great answer by the
Right.
Timberwolves. Really nice. You could kind of feel a little momentum there. And the onside kick didn't work. Good play by Cole Brennan. Big run by McKenzie.
Yep.
And then the same play, fake to Needham. Little rollout. Matera all by himself.
Right. Yep. So Walpole, 35-14 here with 5:37 left in the third quarter. Like we said, the winner of this game plays the Dartmouth-Mansfield winner next weekend on the semifinals, state semifinals. Taking on the 15, 20. It's Gray up to the 37-yard line to the 38.
First and 10. 56 on the stop for Walpole.
So first and 10 for the Indians from their own 38-yard line. Green and white coming out on the right hash mark. Gentili runs into his own man, goes over to the right, being chased by McNeil, and Quinn brings him down at the 40.
That was a really nice job by McNeil. He
Yeah.
stayed patient. He didn't commit. He forced Gentile to actually commit to his move to the outside, and then he was
Right.
able to close in and get that tackle and
St.
hold him.
Cyr was coming in behind the
Oh, yeah.
Gentili,
So I'm sure he heard
yeah.
those footsteps, too.
Right. Second down and 8 from the Billerica 40. Gentili back. He's going to try to run. He's being chased.
Oh,
And
yes.
tripped up. What a great play.
Aiden Abady.
Yep. Back to the 34-yard line. A loss of about 4.
What a
Lost
great-
about 6 on the play.
What a great
actually.
effort. What a
Yeah.
great effort. He's been dynamite all year.
Yep. And he just got him by the shoe top on that play. So third and about 14 for Billerica. Hand off gets up to the 42. No, well short of the first down. It'll bring up a fourth down. Possible punting situation. Dylan Needham dropping back deep for Walpole. And Gentili does the punting for the Indians.
Yeah, so you got to watch the fake. He
Right.
throw or run it, right?
Yeah.
You got to be ready. Wow,
He gets it
with the
off.
wind.
Oh, it dies. Walpole on the 11-yard line, 12-yard line. It was where Walpole will take over on their own 12. 3:57 left in the third quarter. There's a flag here. As we'll see who it's against. Looks like it might be against Walpole. Holding on Walpole. So that'll move it back even further. Half the distance to the goal, which would put it at about the 3.
You know, Beatty was out there for a minute. He was, after he got that sack, he looked a little uncomfortable, but he's maybe a play or two off here. He's able to come back in, but he's moving a little slowly, although he didn't move slow making that
Right.
snack.
So it'll move it back to the Walpole 6. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Timberwolves from their 6-yard line.
And he's got big number 70 on his head, one of the captains for Billerica, so he's got his hands full tonight.
Hand off to Needham, cutting up, and he stopped at about the 8-yard line. Pickup of 2. Second down and 8 for the Timberwolves. McKenzie back to pass, looking.
Nice.
He's got Cantrell. Cantrell's at the 10, 15, 18, and a first down for Cantrell.
I think that's Needham.
Oh, it was Needham, I'm sorry. To the 19. That's a pickup of 11.
I love that play. He was looking downfield, almost like he was either trying to see if that was his first option or he's looking off the defenders. Needham just came out to the flat. He was wide open.
Right.
Especially into this wind, those short passes. Matera.
Off Matera going around the right side, cutting upfield. He gets up to about the 25. Pickup of 6. Second and about 5, long 5. Two minutes left to go in this third quarter. Needham cutting upfield,
Ooh,
gets the first
horse
down
collar,
at the
horse
30.
collar.
Yeah,
But they got
And
he
I
got the
didn't
first down anyways.
yeah.
Gotta love them moving the chains, because they did not really want to punt from that deep into this wind.
Right.
So I feel like they can run this quarter out now and get the wind back because they got the first down here.
Yeah.
I don't see Billerica taking a timeout to stop the clock, so they'll be able to turn around into the wind, with the wind, sorry.
Yeah. McKenzie back to pass, looking, throwing.
Nope.
Nope, incomplete. He was looking for McNeil. He was covered closely there. 2nd and 10.
Another one just off the edge of the hands. He throws it so hard. It's so cold out.
Right.
Just tough to corral those.
Kenzie keeping. And he won't get much. He gets to about the 36,
Hey,
maybe
he
the
got
37,
six. He got
36.
six.
Yeah. Third and about 4.5 yards to go for Walpole.
Kind of
And
a
30 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter.
kind of a tough call here. Like, you don't want to stop the clock. I wonder if they probably can't get away with not running another play. So,
Right.
but, I mean, do you want to throw potentially an incomplete pass and punt into this wind, or do you want to just run the ball and punt with the wind?
Right. I'd run it and punt. Oh, and nothing works there. Back to the 28-yard line.
Well, I think the quarters. I think the
And that
quarter ran
ends
out of
the
time
quarter,
anyway.
Yeah.
So they're going to get that opportunity to punt with the wind anyways.
And a loss of 8 on the play. And that comes the end of the 3rd quarter. Whoa. Both teams tacked on a touchdown in that quarter. Billerica came out fast and scored on a 1-yard run by quarterback Stephen Gentili. The extra point was good, cutting Walpole's lead to 28-14. But the Timberwolves marched right back down the field. Matera scoring on a 6-yard pass reception. The 4th TD pass of the game. 5th TD pass of the game. No, fourth from McKenzie. And Walpole takes a 35-14 lead into the final 12 minutes of regulation here.
Yeah, so the drive after Billerica scored, where they got the onside kick, got the big run from McKenzie, that was huge.
Right.
Because you could feel a little energy on Billerica's sidelines, and it's kind of gotten back to where it was in the first half.
Yeah.
All right, so they blocked the last punt, so there's got to be a little bit of adjustment here.
Matt Gray, the lone player back for Billerica. Mateo's going to have to get this one off a little bit faster than the last time. And timeout called by Walpole. I think that's Walpole's first of the 2nd half.
Well, the block came from up the middle last time, number 7. He's right up the middle. He's playing like a linebacker spot. He's looking for his spot here.
The kick, it's a wobbly one. It will go out of bounds at the Billerica 40.
Just happy to get it off.
Yeah. That's where the green and white will take over.
From what I see of Gentile's arm, I don't know if he has the arm strength to actually throw against the wind here.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a tall task for him or for Billerica to use the passing game.
Right.
And McKenzie's another story. He's got the arm and he can throw it through the wind. And
All right, Billerica comes out onto the field. Gentili back to pass. It's going down, way overthrown.
yeah, I just don't see. I don't know if this is a team built for the comeback through the air, especially
Right.
into this wind. Maybe
Yeah.
if it wasn't windy, nice day. But I got to be careful. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. It wouldn't be the first time.
Judd Doroval was the
Michael Cesario, number 8's been checked into the game. Trying to figure out who he's in for. I believe he's in for Falcone. They're playing like 5 DB. Well, no, McNeil's a linebacker. He kind of plays a little bit off.
Gentili keeping it. Going, gets up close. He gets the first down.
First down, Indians.
At midfield, right on the midfield line. Doroval, the only back for the Indians. A little confusion out there. Gentili looking, airing it out down the left side.
Nice.
Nice play. Blocked away, knocked away nicely by
Griffin McCarthy getting the start tonight.
Right.
Perfect coverage.
Comes up, big
Step-
play there.
Yeah,
Yep.
step for step. Look back at the right time. Able to knock the ball away.
2nd and 10.
It feels like when they do throw the ball, well, they did have a little short screen earlier in the first half, but it's always like that shot downfield. So far, so good. There's been a couple just overthrown, couple good defensive plays, couple really not catchable.
Gentili back, looking, gets hit as he releases.
Another good
Incomplete.
play. Another good play there.
Oh,
Is that
Walpole's
that's
Matera
Matera.
a little
Yep.
bit slow getting up, but he's walking off. He looks okay.
That pass was on the money there. Beatty
Yeah.
almost got to Gentile. He actually hit him right as he
Gentili
threw
got
it.
hit right as
Yep.
he released.
Yep.
Yeah. So it'll
I
bring
mean-
down a 3rd down and 10.
These DNs have been waiting to peel their ears back, and I mean, it's again, it's the type of offense that you probably have to be a little bit more patient. But now that they are in a throw-in mode, Beatty and St. Cyr looking forward to kind of getting those starter blocks. Is that a Billerica timeout?
I don't think there's a timeout. I think there's
No.
a question here. Official coming over to the Billerica sidelines.
Could there be a clock issue? I don't know.
In any case, it's 3rd and 10 for Billerica at midfield. Both coaching staffs are being spoken to by the officials. I don't think it was anything they were saying. Okay. Pass. Gentili back to pass. He's going to run with it. He's got lots of running room here. Cuts for the sideline and brought down at the 29-yard line of Walpole.
That's the one thing I see sometimes when those two DNs just peel their ears back, is sometimes that middle of that field is open, but and Gentile's a dangerous guy, obviously.
Right, yeah. First and 10 from the 29. Gentili back to pass again. Fires.
That's
Oh, almost intercepted.
tough to throw in that wind.
Yeah. Yeah, it was behind his receiver. Matera almost got the interception. Going up, drops it off, and gets pushed out of bounds at about the 25, and a flag
Oh, come
comes
on.
in. Ugh.
Just carrying them out of bounds. They both are moving, going out of bounds.
Personal foul on Walpole. Come down to about the 15. To the 13. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Walpole 13. High snap to Gentili. He's going to his right, left, throwing. It is, oh, in and out of the hands of Quinn McNeil. McNeil nearly had that one.
That's a tough break there. But you can tell he was trying to loft that ball, but when you put the ball in the air right now, it's gonna float. And that's exactly what happened. It floated short, but McNeil couldn't bring it down.
Another high snap going into the end zone, incomplete.
Is there a flag down? Roughing the passer again?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh. Personal foul, roughing the passer on Walpole. That'll be a new set of downs at the 6-yard line. Be 1st and goal from the 6 for Billerica.
Great tackle.
Duraval gets nowhere, actually loses. Back to the 7, loss of a yard. Another high snap. Gentili going around to the left. On his feet. Still going.
He fumbled. He fumbled.
Fumble.
We got a fumble in the end zone.
Oh my God.
Can you fumble forward and get a touchdown?
Looked, I don't know, he did.
Looks like we got a flag on the play.
There's a flag back in the backfield. I didn't even see that. Holding on the offense. Wow, what a break for Walpole. That'll move it back to the 17-yard line. So not only does it negate the touchdown, but the loss of 10 yards here. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 17, from the 16. Gentili still
Oh.
going, cutting outside, and dragged down by Quinn McNeil at the 14.
Third and goal.
3rd and goal from the 14.
Timeout on the field.
Timeout, Billerica. 8:41 left in regulation. Third down and goal from the 14. Going incomplete. He was going up in the air. Again, it was Dylan Needham breaking up the pass there.
That was close. It didn't seem like the coverage was where it was supposed to be on that one.
Yeah.
Not sure why he was so wide open, but
4th down for the Indians.
I mean, to me, they're coming.
Gentili unleashes behind his runner, incompleted. Walpole will take over. Walpole takes over on their own 14-yard line.
I thought he had him, and then he just threw behind him.
Yeah.
Again, the wind's tough.
Yeah.
That holding call was a really tough thing to overcome for Billerica. Kind of a crazy sequence there with the fumble and the
yeah.
hold and the
Yeah.
roughing the out of bounds
Roughing the
there.
passer, yeah.
Yeah, roughing the passer and the unsportsmanlike on the out of bounds.
Yeah, it's
Just a kind of a back and forth.
right.
But somehow
8:26.
through it all, they survived and
They
didn't
did.
get scored on.
Yep.
So, yep.
8:26 left in regulation. Walpole with the ball at their own 14. And up to Dylan Needham gets up to the 32-yard line. Pickup of 18 on the play.
First time he's kind of broken loose tonight. He's, he's had a tough time finding the holes, but found one there.
Yep.
Another first down, keeps the clock rolling.
8 minutes, under 8 minutes now.
New set of downs. And he looked a little banged up on defense, but he didn't look banged up there. He looked pretty good.
Yep.
Same
And
play,
up to
same
Needham
play.
again.
Oh!
Tripped up, he gets to the 37, 36.
There was some room there, too.
Pickup of 4. Second down and about, let's see, the 37 they're marching it at now. Second and about 5 for Walpole. McKenzie gets away, gets a few, still on his feet, still going. He might have picked up a yard to about the 38. Third down and about a long 3.5, 4. Clock still running, 6.5 minutes to go in regulation. Timberwolves up by 3 touchdowns.
Needham takes a break. Brennan comes in.
Walpole comes up to the line.
They might try to get Brennan around the end here to the. Yep, they were going to try.
Flag. Moves it back to the 33. A delay a game, a timeout. Walpole.
Did they get the timeout in? They might have
maybe.
allowed them the timeout.
Yeah.
The PA announcer, I think, was a little.
Oh yeah.
Coach Sullivan has been talking about how they purposely schedule these hard games, kind of make them battle tested for this time of year. I will say, Danny Ventura, the Herald's been kind of on, like he's kind of seen it through, you know, whoever he talks to, you know, whether he's been at a game or through the scores, but he's kind of been on Walpole's side. He did pick Billerica tonight, but he's been pretty consistent with saying how Walpole's dangerous despite the record type of thing.
Right. Running Needham close.
That's close. That's close.
His last.
He's walking back. He's not. I don't think he's like giving him a good spot. I don't think he has it from where.
No, not from where
the
it
ref
looks
is.
here.
No, I don't think he has it.
Maybe at the 40. They're going to measure. Measurement maybe, yeah.
I think it's just. I thought he gave him a bad spot.
Yeah. First down, Walpole. At the 42, pickup of 3 by, who carried that?
Needham.
Needham.
Oh, was it Brennan?
No.
It wasn't Brennan? No. Yeah, it was Needham. Yeah.
All right, clock 5:51, and Walpole with
This
a new
makes it
set
really
of downs.
hard for Billerica's offense. The way their offense is structured, into the wind.
Right.
I mean, they got a tall hill to climb.
Needham might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 for Walpole. They're going to give him a yard on that. Second and 9. At the Walpole 44. Fires looking for McNeil, just overthrown. Third and about 9 for Walpole.
Pass is really thrown hard.
All right, third and 9 for the Timberwolves. McKenzie with the keeper.
He's got
going off the
something.
left side, lots of room. And he's going to go
Nice
down
play,
on his
nice
own on
play.
the 38-yard line.
What do you got, 20 yards on that?
6 and 12, 18.
18?
18 on the carry for McKenzie. 4.5 minutes to go in, counting.
Really smart play getting down like
Yeah,
that after you get
yeah.
the first down.
Right. Keep the clock running. We're down to 4:20 left in regulation. Hand off up the middle.
That's Cole Brennan.
Brennan gets to the 35.
Little pushing and shoving.
Pickup of 3 by Brennan.
McKenzie's showing some leadership there, yelling at his guys to get back in the huddle. No messing around. No stupid penalties.
Yeah.
There's
3:20.
3 minutes
Clock.
from the state semifinals,
Yeah.
Division III state semifinals.
The clock is definitely not Billerica's friend right now.
At least in a neutral site, it'll probably be in a big field, like where the press box room.
Hopefully, yeah. Big hole, big hole. Needham up to the 31.
George Satterwell's number 8 on the stop. Gonna bring up third down.
3rd down and 2 for Walpole at the 31-yard line of Billerica. 2.5 minutes to go in regulation. And it does look at this
So-
point here, especially
This is
another first
so
down here.
impressive. Like I was listening to some of the scores that you were given earlier. Like Central Catholic, it's a powerhouse in the state.
Right.
Now Billerica lost to them, but 30-16.
Yeah.
Not a terrible game. Methuen, powerhouse, 22-0 or something like that.
Right. Needham first down to the 24-yard line.
Walpole goes up the middle. Satterwell's on the stop. First down.
Pickup of 7 for Needham, and that pretty much puts the ball game away here for Walpole with 1:51 left to go. Another first
They can
down.
nail it. They can nail it. They can nail it down every play now. It looks like
Coming
they're
up
going
slow,
to.
yeah. Looks like Noah will just take one knee after another. Okay, he takes one.
Congrats, guys. Congrats.
And Walpole, 1:18 to go in the game.
Why are you calling? Oh, you're getting
Walpole
some
on
new
top
players in there.
35-14. So Walpole will even their record at 5-5 and play the winner of the Dartmouth Mansfield game next weekend. Mike's going to try to pick up a score for us here on that game. Billerica falls to 6-4. In the last 2 weeks, Walpole's offense has gone crazy here. 42, there's 77 points in 2 games for the T-Wolves.
Needham just beat Central Catholic.
Wow.
That's
And you know, the thing is, there's another knee. The thing is, Walpole could have beaten Needham.
I know.
You know, they missed a field goal. They had a touchdown call back or something at the end, and they could have beaten Needham. 1:02, 1 minute left to go here in this one. 3rd and 12.
Yeah, Mansfield. Mansfield wins. They won 14-6.
Wow.
So a repeat of last year's barn burner.
Yeah. So that will end it. Walpole comes away. 30 seconds to go. And Walpole comes away with the victory. Back-to-back huge victories for the Timberwolves. Walpole got on the board first here at the 1:47 into the game with Braden Matera scoring on a 4-yard pass reception from Noah McKenzie. Mateo Filippi kicked the first of his 5 PATs in the game, made it 7-0. Then at 5:01, Matt St. Cyr grabbed a 42-yard pass from McKenzie, making it 14-0. St. Cyr got his second TD of the game, a 19-yard reception. at the 10:44 mark, just before the first quarter ended. So Timberwolves went into after the first quarter 21-0. Billerica came right back with quarterback Steve Gentili scoring in a 19-yard run. The kick was no good and made it 21-6. Dylan Needham, though, equaled that with a 6-yard run, making it 28-6 at the end of 3. Then Billerica coming back, knocking again. Gentili was able to score from a yard out, cutting the deficit to 28-14, but Matera pulled in a 6-yard scoring pass from McKenzie, and we have our final of 35-14. So Walpole,
Next week, Mansfield.
Yeah.
Another rematch from last year's tremendous game that Walpole played against them last year in the same situation, right?
Right.
State semifinals.
Yeah. So that Walpole led this whole way. They just that first series where they got the ball recovered on the bad snap and got the ball down at their own 5 or 6 yard line of Billerica. And from that point on, the Timberwolves just had the game their way. The defense was tremendous. The offense was able to move the ball. McKenzie calling the plays there, getting everyone going. What can you say? Another great win for Walpole. So we'd like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School varsity football action. Once again, your final score from Billerica in the MIAA Division III state quarterfinal game. Your Timberwolves 35, the Billerica Indians 14.